Hello everyone. When rain falls, all the creatures become happy and the nature dances on its tunes. Similarly, this poet here who's written this poem, Rain on the Roof, also got nostalgic when he listened to the pitter-patter of the rain. This poem, Rain on the Roof, is written by Coach Skeeny, who was from US and was a journalist, politician, lawyer and a poet. While he was lying in his college dormitory, he listened to the soft melody of the rain and got nostalgic. I, Kapila, am going to take you into his memory lane. Before we begin with the poem, have a look at the glossary. This will help you understand the poem better. Let's begin the poem. First stanza. When the humid shadows hover over all the starry spheres, and the melancholy darkness gently weeps in rainy tears, what a bliss to press the pillow of a cottage chamber bed and lie listening to the patter of the soft rain overhead. So here in the first stanza, the poet tells us that the humid shadows, that is, the clouds that are all moisture laden, they shadow over, they cover, and they are shadowy, they are black in color, and they hover, they cover the starry spheres, that is the stars, the twinkling stars in the sky. They are covered by the humid shadows, which are the moisture laden clouds. And the melancholy darkness, the sad darkness, it spreads everywhere. And this darkness seems to weep gently in the form of rain. The tears, they fall down this darkness in the form of rain. And at this moment, the poet feels that it is a blessing. It's the happiest moment to be at his own cottage bed and press a pillow. He also would enjoy to listen to the song of the pitter-patter of the rain. So pitter-patter gives us the sound effect of the rain that's falling. So there is onomatopoeia. And there is alliteration here in lie listening. After the poem gets over, you'll have a slide of the poetic devices and you can have a look at them. Now, let us come to the second stanza. Every tinkle on the shingles has an echo in the heart, and 1,000 dreamy fancies into busy beings start, and 1,000 recollections weave their air threads into woof, as I listen to the patter of the rain upon the roof. In this stanza, the poet tells us that every drop that falls on the shingles, actually shingles are small pebbles, but here in this poem, it means the tiles which are there used on the roof. So when every drop falls there on the roof, there's a tingle, there's a sweet music, and when that music is heard by the poet, it keeps on echoing there in his heart for long. It keeps on repeating the memories of the music, the sweet melody, it keeps on repeating. And what happens is when he listens to it, thousands of imagination and thousands of recollection, they come into his mind. Imagination and memories, they come into his mind and slowly they weave themselves into a woof. When you weave the cloth, you know the different kind of patterns, they are woven into a wooden block that is there when you are weaving a cloth. So similarly, these imaginations and the memories, they also weave themselves into a woof. And he keeps on lying there and listening to the pitter-patter of the rain, the soft melody of the rain. Now the third stanza. Now in memory comes my mother, as she used in years agone, to regard the darling dreamers, ere she left them till the dawn. Oh, I feel her fond look on me, as I list to this refrain, which is played upon the shingles by the patter of the rain. Now the poet has got nostalgic about his mother. He remembers his mother who was years back, who was there in the past time, and she used to wake him up, and before the dawn she never woke him up. She kept him sleeping there and treated as a darling and let him dream there till the dawn would come up. And he still has the memory of the sweet look of the mother while he would open the eyes. So he gets nostalgic as he listens to the soft music of the rain, about the memory of the mother. Years after, years have passed, but still the memory is fresh there. And he feels that fond look till that time while he was writing the poem. And as he listens to the refrain, as I list the refrain is the song here, and as he listens to this song here, which is played there on the roof tiles by the pitter patter of the rain, he has the memories of his mother, and those memories are really very sweet. And what kind of memories is he having? The mother treated him as a darling, and the mother never woke him up until dawn, and there was a smile on the face. So all those things he remembers there. Now let us do the exercise. Question 1. What do the following phrases mean to you? First, humid shadows. Those are the moisture-laden clouds. Starry spares, the twinkling stars. What a bliss, it's a blessing. 1,000 dreamy fancies into busy being start. He starts imagining about various things. So thousands of imaginations, they start coming in his mind. 1,000 recollections weave their air threads into woof. Thousands of memories, they come into his mind and they start weaving a pattern. Question 2. What does the poet like to do when it rains? When it rains, the poet likes to lie down on his cottage chamber bed and press the pillow and listen to the pitter-patter of the rain. Question 3. What is the single major memory that comes to the poet? Who are the darling dreamers he refers to? The single memory that comes to the poet is that of his mother, and he refers to the children as the darling dreamers, the ones who keep on sleeping and the mother doesn't wake them up, the children. Question 4. Is the poet now a child? Is his mother still alive? No, reading the poem we come to know that the poet is no more a child and his mother is no more alive. Question 1 of part 2. When you were a young child, did your mother tuck you in as the poets did? So this is your own experience. You have to write it here as you have felt it with your mother. Question 2. Do you like rain? What do you do when it rains steadily or heavily as described in the poem? So like the poet has loved here, he has told us that he loves to lie down on the bed, press the pillow and listen to the song. What do you love to do when it rains? That you are supposed to write over here. Question 3. Does everybody have a cozy bed to lie in when it rains? Look around you and describe how different kinds of people or animals spend time, seek shelter, etc. during rain. Right? So obviously all the people in the world do not have a cozy bed to sleep in while it rains. And if you look around, you'll find that the animals, they run under the trees or they take shelter in certain homes which have got, a courtyard or something like that. There are people also who take shelter there in shelter homes made by the government. And furthermore, if you see around you, you'll be able to express this in a better way. These were the memories of Coach Skeeny when he listened to the pitter-patter of the rain. We shall meet in some other video with some other memories and enjoy nature. Till then, take care.